everybody, and welcome back to Pikmin 4. So, day 2, load a file, and usual intro stuff, let's get it out of the way. In the last episode, basically, we were playing as Olimar, and we got an SOS device as a ship part, and then we sent it out an SOS signal that reached the rescue corps, but then they crashed, and then we, as a rescue corps rookie, are now saving all the rescue officers, and we also saved their dog, which, well, I'm about to get into the dog in a second, but basically, I made this mistake. Well, not the mistake. Well, the mistake I'm about to get to. But make sure you watch that video in the playlist. Unfortunately, it's an hour long because I was like the entire tutorial day 1. But anyway, so about this dog, I made a mistake as I was watching as I was editing the footage and watching it through on my last Pikmin 4 video. I realized I called this dog like Oachi, but it's just like it's Oachi like CHI, but I thought there was an extra A there, so I kept calling him Oachi like the entire thing. So while I'm still probably gonna be absolutely butchering the name, potentially we'll get to it when I get to it. Whatever is more natural, but either Oachi or like Oachi. But whenever I need to refer to him, whatever slips out of my mouth between those two new options that are more correct is what I'm gonna say. So, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead, pull out these Pikmin. Actually, I don't think I need to pull out the Pikmin. Why am I doing this? Literally. Anyway, so as we saw, we talked to him to explore. So I think it was something about. Oh yeah, we're all set over here. The SS Beagle can take off whenever you're ready. Well, let's go explore. Which area we're going to explore is like Speckled Terrace. Yep. And then once we get 1,000, actually I already said 1,500, so 1,200 more sparklium, and we get to go to the next area. So, Speckled Terrace, looks like there might be a rescue officer here, and as you see, it's rescues, treasures, and onions. So, you can find onions in places, treasures in places, and rescue people in places, and they're all tracked out of however many, which I'm pretty sure once we collect enough whatevers, then it'll, like sparklium probably, it'll show us how many is the max of the areas. So, Speckled Terrace, let's go! Man, I like the idea. I've said it a lot. I'll probably be saying it a lot. Two things that I'll probably be saying a lot. Number one, this game is so revolutionary. I love all the cool mechanics and the graphics and everything. Like, I look at this loading screen. This loading screen looks nice. I like the new main hub, the fact that you could choose your character. I like the onion designs. I like the whole big ship. I like the entire main hub and how you get to fly out to the different areas, and like how the main hub is actually a location you yourself can walk around. Like being able to fly around in space in Pikmin 1 and 2, and just selecting the area from space in Pikmin 3 was fine and dandy. But now you can just straight up walk over to a guy, say, "Hey, I want to go this place." But anyway, man, look at that. I think there's a fiery Blowhog down there. I saw some Bulborbs. I see treasure. I see holes for the I just see the holes for stuff. Actually, wait. I just thought of something. So about the Pikmin limit we discovered last episode. Before I read this, I just thought, what if each area has its own Pikmin limit? Or my other idea of each Pikmin just having each Pikmin being a universal limit for every Pikmin type. Anyway, so it's like 20 of each or whatever. Anyway, come in. This is Collin. Looks like you made it there in one piece. Hang on, I'll have the captain explain how today's rescue operation will work. Whoa! See the clock at the top left corner of your screen? It's set up so that the hand will reach the rightmost edge at the area's local sunset time. Wow, so instead of just the entire daytime bar, which, I guess actually, we'll see if that's there, but I think I might kind of like that more, but at the same time, like, I'm not sure. They're both really good. I really love this new design. And, actually, no, this design's better because there's, like, the red thing that shows you, so you actually see when the countdown and, like, all that's gonna happen. Search for our missing rescue officers during the day, but hustle back to the rescue command post before dark. Copy that. We're counting on you. Oh, you probably noticed that the Onion accompanied the SS Beagle. According to the voyage log, the Onion also serves as a form of transportation for the Pikmin. We've got a lot to do, and we can take all the help we can get. I think you could put those Pikmin to good use. Yeah, like this, oh my god, that billboard, the graphics. Oh my god, I love it, I love it, I love it. Yeah, I'm ready to call the Pikmin out. Oh, see, I can only have 20 still. If you need to complete a task, press A. Yeah, I know, guys. Pikmin will happily assist. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to put you over there. I meant to... Time to I would say defeat our first enemy, but technically we defeated that one enemy with Olimar, so... Oh, I wonder how you get up there. I can't wait to figure that out. So, first enemy of the actual game after Olimar. And he's dead. I mean, it's just a Bulbor, but it's not like I wasn't expecting that. That's about what I expected. So, Oachi... actually, I need to figure out right now. That kind of didn't sound right. Oachi... Yeah, let's go with Oachi. Or... Yeah, Oachi. Oachi... yeah, because they said Otachi, so I'll say just Oachi now. Anyway... let's see. This area, this looks like... That's maybe an exit, or... I don't know. We'll figure something out for that later when the time comes. So we have #1 ancient arches. That's a bit confusing because I'm not like familiar with that. But anyway, let's go check out the area. We got these look like bridge pieces, right? But I'm not too sure. That's a pretty rock, isn't it? It doesn't seem like treasure, but it might be useful. I'll check Captain Omar's voyage log. So I bet those will like tower up to that cave or something along those lines, I'm sure. One could mistake this rock for simple stone, but has much more in common with amber and fossilized biological matter. When heated and melted to brown clay and becomes malleable, I should be able to find many applications for it. I'm a fair hand with machines, but I don't know much about material science. If we had our scientist back, I bet he'd be able to make good use of this. Collect it for now. He'll be excited to have something to work with after we find him. Oh my god! Revolutionary idea. I'm not sure if it's going to be implemented, but I think each person's going to have their own job. And at our base, like, we can have him, give him materials, or like collect with the materials we collect, the scientist will get. And also I think we're going to get the scientist next, but like... This is just... What is that? What is that targeting? Why was it way up there? I mean, they still went to the Pikmin still went to the right place, but like... Man, these Pelipodies already seem to be growing back kind of fast. But maybe it's just because the #5 one just looks bigger. Anyway, pile of raw material transported. Man, this is such a big area. I should probably check my radar. Come in, awesome lolly! I forgot an important detail. That is, you're gonna need Oachi's help when it comes to searching for the rescue officers. Whoa! He has a sharp sense of smell, so he'll be able to locate the rescue officers by tracking their scents. Use wide open actions and use left thumbstick, whatever, to search command. To begin with, command Oachi to pick up a scent. You never know where his nose may lead you. Rescue operations are a race against time, so put your Dandori skills to work to find our rescue officers quickly. You look a little confused. Have you never heard of the term Dandori before, Awesome Lolly? How to explain? Dandori is the art of organizing your tasks strategically and working with maximal efficiency to execute your plans quickly. Its practice has fallen by the wayside in recent years, but it's still a core tenet of the Rescue Corps, so take it to heart. Embracing the art of Dandori is essential to our work, and you'll need it out there while searching for our rescue officers. To get things started, open Y actions and command Otachi, or not Otachi, I gotta remember this, Oachi, to sniff stuff, or whatever she said. So we have disband the Pikmin. These are only two options. We have pack, and it looks like we could switch to Oachi when we have a chance. So for now, we'll just do the task, and we can have Oachi look for the castaways or treasures. So we'll do castaways, and then the scent thing should function. I'd assume that this functions just like the like it did with Olimar and finding treasures. So I guess we just go follow this and find what I'm going to assume is going to be the scientist. Man, oh my God! There's a sunseed berry, aka strawberry. Oh, and here's a breakable wall. Wow, that is, compared to the stuff that you'd see in Pikmin 3, that is wide. Demolish. Oh, I see. So it's funny that when you throw them, it's like gives it a special name. So like A to demolish. Oh, I could punch it myself. Yeah. Smack it, smack it, smack it. That was epic. Yeah, you guys take that back. But we'll keep going. There's a hole. There's the hole. There's a beautiful, beautiful hole. Look, there's a cave here too. Oh, that's right. They're called cave. Well, it's a cave hole. This area is crawling with creatures. Our rescue officers could have retreated into the cave to get away from them. Well, we should probably take a look inside. And let me guess, yeah, that's where the dude's gonna be. Oh, there's the fiery blowhog. Everything over there, I'm gonna try to ignore just for now. And I'm gonna go grab those Pikmin and jump in the hole. Get into the cave, you know. So, just gonna go ahead and speed you up. Oh, new something in my tablet. Oh, that's the plus button. I noticed you looking at the radar map just now. Why don't I tell you about a handy little function it has? The system will mark discovered caves and cleared areas with the down arrow or double arrows. I think the down, yeah, that's it. It shows that. So the double thing is cleared. The down is that. I also see that like glowing pink thing. I think that might be an onion or some enemy or something. If I were to guess, that could be like an enemy with like a thing in it, a treasure. And then it shows the potted plant and the direction it faces. If you go to that spot, the symbol disappears. It's a very useful way to keep track of your objectives. But yeah, so there's this hole. There is this treasure. There is this entire massive area. This plant pot, this cave, and this treasure. And whatever that is. Wait, also I think I saw some new stuff in the tablet. Yeah, rescue journal. We got the command tip, voyage log. We got number 32 about raw materials. Wow, this is a lot to take in. And the only way for me to and it's so much to take in fact that really the only way I can really say any of my feelings about how cool this game is to either say how cool it is. Like, this is the area from one of the little flashes in the title screen, which this whole area might be what's a part of the title screen, but I at least know, like, this little bench and the bulb over there. But yeah, it's so nice seeing more, like, human stuff, like benches and the fences, like the entire fence around here and that wheel and all, and that, like, whatever that is, like shelving, and the house the house that was in the background, and that you can see in certain areas, and oh man, just so cool. I wonder if there might be a voyage log entry related to these coordinates. Yep, there is. Last frost. What? An icy blowhog? What? Man, I am blown away, pun intended, at all of this new stuff, man. I want to express and like give an opinion, but all I can do is just be excited, because it's Pikmin 4, man. Well worth the wait. So, Last Frost Cavern. I entered a cave to look for SS Dolphin parts and found a creature that defies the logic of space. It further surprised me by expelling cold, frigid air. Imagine if there were Pikmin that had been acclimatized to that cold air. This planet's ecosystem is full of mysteries. Two ideas. Either that's how you get ice Pikmin. Okay, ideas for ice Pikmin. Number one is that they're immune to that and they can freeze stuff. Idea number two is that ice Pikmin are when you freeze Pikmin, and then they get unfrozen when you throw them. But I really just gambling with stuff with the words I don't know at all. Take a look at this. That Captain Olimar certainly is thorough, isn't he? According to the log, anytime you enter a cave, you should take Pikmin with you. The SS Beagle can bring the Pikmin, so you can enter the cave without stopping by the base first. The Pikmin that remain on the surface can't just be left out there, so let's return them to the Onion for the time being. Sub-level 1, we don't know how many there are. Paper bag, this is a whole lot. Unfinished tasks on the surface will be called off. Oh wait, I need to press confirm. Okay. Wait, if it says sub-level 1, whoa, wait. I can put Pikmin in and out of the Onion from here. I also noticed there's the auto function and the select 10. And choose type, obviously, but I don't have any Pikmin types. I also notice it shows sub-level 1. Does that mean you can select the sub-levels after you complete them? I'm not sure, but either way, that probably seems really cool. So let's confirm, and let's jump right in! Whee! The Beagle. That's actually cool. In the original Pikmin 2, you know, you jump in with the captain and the Pikmin, but now the actual, and then the ship just kind of floats down once you, like when you're in the cave, the ship floats down, but you don't see it enter the hole. Now you see the Beagle actually fly down the hole when you're entering it. Oh man, these cave designs. Oh, I see female shear grubs up there. Good boy, good boy, Oachi. He's picked up a castaway's scent. It has to be one of our missing rescue officers. Time to get them back to safety. Yeah, I knew there was going to be someone in here. So, there's that Icey Blowhog. And it looks like... Yep, no, never mind. So there, I see, way back there. Right there, if you look in the back, if you look at, like, the pebble thing that says 24-bit to the left... I can see an Icey Blowhog, and I can see Ice Pikmin, so I know the Ice Pikmin are immune to that, and this is... Anyway, let's kill these female sherbs. Oh, that sound design! I love the new sounds, too. Like, everything has new and improved sounds, and I can't wait to get those Ice Pikmin. Oh my god. Oh! Cutscene. What's this? That's not treasure. Huh. Treasure or not, it does appear to contain some sparkly up. This is just like the... Oh, God. This is just like the cutscene from Pikmin 2. So I'm a bit worried because Pikmin 2 had a ridiculous amount of cutscenes. One for every cave, one for collecting the spicy and ultra bitter sprays, one for drinking the little blobs, and one for using them, and one for every cave. And anyway, you might as well keep collecting those defeated creatures. They may be able to help, even if only a little. I wonder what it would be like what amount you would get if you collected every treasure of Sparklium you'd get if you collected every treasure in the game, but collected 0 enemies, and if you collected one of each enemy in a cave. So, like, if you cleared out every enemy in each sub-level of the cave once and took them all back once. Oh, I forgot, I need to, sorry, I forgot I have to hold the rush. So you have that Compass's item set. We need all the energy, good, need all the energy we can get. Found some more of these pebbles. Those are going to be lying everywhere. And I can't wait to figure out what they do once we get our scientists back. Anyway, Oachi, are you ready? Because we're about to get the brand new, never before seen Ice Pikmin. Here we go. Oh, Nectar. Nice. Let's get some flowered Pikmin. Did you see that? It bloomed a flower. What's going on here? That substance is called Nectar. When Pikmin consume it, it stimulates their growth, apparently. The voyage log says that the more they grow, the faster they move. They really are mysterious creatures. So we should be able to throw exactly 10 on each of these, just like in Pikmin 3, so that's Nectar, which is nice, considering there doesn't seem to be much of a charging mechanic, at least for now. And Ice Pikmin. Hopefully these can quote unquote reproduce in a way better than just having to find them in caves, but either way, let's get them. Are those wild Pikmin? Oh, I can't get them back. I guess I have to assist them using my red Pikmin for now. Even though this is an icy Blowhog, and these Pikmin aren't gonna like it. Oh yeah, I have to remember that Oachi can do stuff too. Oh my god, Ice Pikmin! Oh, he's sliding around, it's so cute! Oh my god. Are these Pikmin too? Let's see, the voyage log says the ice Pikmin. I always thought of Pikmin as plant-like creatures, so I never dreamed of I'd come across an ice variant. Ice Pikmin can use their icy bodies to freeze water and creatures, but they also float like ice in the water. Don't spray them with water, though. They really don't like it. Their bodies are made of ice. Now, I'm thinking if they did have an onion, because I know in Pikmin 1, at the end of Pikmin 1, there's like orange onion, green onion, gray onion, and so much. And, well, there has been some expansion, like the pink onion with winged Pikmin, the gray onion with rock Pikmin, but like, there's never been a purple onion. The purple Pikmin haven't been in a purple onion, and same with, and white Pikmin haven't gotten a white onion in the vanilla canonical Pikmin 2. So I'm not too sure how the ice Pikmin are going to work, if they're going to get an onion or not, and if it is, what color. But anyway, who knew that something frozen could move around like that? It's incredible. Huh. Oh. Huh? That seems like a lot of Pikmin. Is your squad bigger than normal? Oh, I see. When you're underground, you can have a larger squad because the wild Pikmin you find will join you. So don't tell me that you can only have 20 on the I hope that doesn't mean you can only have 20 on the surface at a time, but then the underground just makes it different. I love seeing the way their little limbs stretch. They kind of sound like how you'd expect, kind of like rock Pikmin, but like a slightly less. I'm trying to think like the rock Pikmin, but their voices are slightly less gravelly and more icy and like smoothish, but like frozen smooth. It makes. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm really not sure. But anyway, now that we took all that back, let's go get our rescue officer. Oh man, these ice Pikmin, they kind of look They look kind of fast. I mean, they're obviously probably not. They're just like normal leaf speed, but like. Are you using the radar map? No, let me Onion! And that looks yellow. Does that mean yellow? Yellow Pikmin? That means yellow Pikmin. Yellow Pikmin. There's yellow Pikmin. I'm so excited. No, we cannot. So the dog, instead of being like a fragile Pikmin, has its own health. I'm gonna send some ice Pikmin to take care of these things because male shear grubs, they kind of scare me. Anyway, let's just really quick before we get to whatever's going on with these, potentially a captain or whatever. Let's just go ahead and make sure there's no more enemies, and let's go get that onion and some more. Or it's gonna be for the ice Pikmin. I'm not sure. That would make sense, but that also wouldn't because it's yellow. So you'd think it would be like. You think it would be more like yellow Pikmin, right? Does it look like it's sputtering? It looks pretty pale for an onion. What do you think? Should we take it with us? Oh, so we'll take it to the surface and then it'll turn back to normal. That's actually a cool mechanic for onions, having to finding them underground. Interesting. Anyway, I probably should have done this first, but I'm going to go ahead and push this down. And have Oachi break this down. Paper bag lowered. And more nectar. We will, once we get the ice Pikmin back, we'll do that some more. Let's also go ahead and grab all of this. All these pebbles, all these whatever they were called. I'm not sure if they actually had much of a name. Suck up the onion. There we go. We can bring it to the surface. Huh? This onion is different somehow. Let's take it back to the surface so we can compare it with the other onion. And then they mix together. I already know that. Oh, I see the SOS signal and the captain on the other side. Anyway, let's take this back. What is it? Also, random talk. I'll probably maybe talk more about it in Pikmin 2. But all the Pikmin 2 stuff, like they had like actual brands like Chapstick and Duracell batteries. But then in the deluxe version, they removed all the brand names for whatever reason, and made it's like generic. Like, it's no longer Skippy peanut butter. It's like generic peanut butter, and the actual item itself has maintains the same Skippy jar of peanut butter shape, but it has like an entirely different color, so it's not the same. But anyway, that's something I'll get into more on actual Pikmin 2. So this is for all the ice Pikmin. They have yellow flowers. We've never seen yellow flowers, and the purple and white Pikmin from Pikmin 2 have had, and also the winged Pikmin have had like purple flowers, and the red, blue, and yellow Pikmin have white flowers, and then the rock Pikmin also have like purple flowers. But anyway, Oachi, destroy the berries. Oh wait, this is gonna be a job for the Pikmin to attack. Even Oachi can't shoot his way through this one. Wait, and the Pikmin can't. These are ice Pikmin exclusives? But how do the ice Pikmin... interesting. I wonder how the ice Pikmin are able to handle this. Oh, just like that. Frozen solid. So the ice Pikmin, they attack it, which freezes it, and then the other Pikmin can destroy it. Although I think that would function more like rock Pikmin, where they'd have to smash into it. So, but I guess any Pikmin can attack it now for reasons. But still, really cool that now the ice Pikmin even already have their very own thing. And now I'm going to immediately make the assumption that oh, it's Hydro Jelly. But anyway, I'm going to make the immediate assumption that you're the scientist. So, hello! We found a castaway! Hurry and check their vitals! Pulse, blood pressure, temperature, and within all normal parameters, or parameter. Looks like their life support system did its job. We should transport them back to the SS Beagle and verify their ID badge. Okay. Actually, wait. If this is Perfect 3, we should have Oachi be the main one doing it, and then some other Pikmin to help out. That's funny. The Pikmin side of that's actually a really cool detail. You can see the Pikmin side is like a bit more lifted up, but then the dog side is a bit more like, I guess, like it lifted up when the Pikmin went onto it, but the dog's still carrying it. Anyway, got the castaway. You did it. Let's take a look and see what the ID badge tells us. Hey, this is scientist. Rescue Corps Officer Russ, yep, all things science. Russ, an inventor, material engineer, and lover of all things science. Called it. He can develop all kinds of useful gadgets with the right raw materials. Wait, so he's gonna make is he gonna make like watches or whatever? Or whatever it could be. Oh, thank the stars he's alright. This is Russ, the scientist, in charge of repairs and upgrades for our spacesuits and the SS Shepherd. His technical knowledge will be beyond helpful during this rescue mission. Boom, we found the scientist. You found Russ, the Rescue Corps' talented scientist. Keep searching for the rest of the rescue officers. Are you all done down there? Yep. If so, make your way to the exit. It seems this is the only one, so... Pikmin currently outside your squad will come with you. Yep. So I'll return to the surface then. Now we fly away! And the Beagle comes flying up with us. Very nice cutscene detail. So we got Russ. We got Director of Destiny, Refreshing Goo, 7 creatures. Investigation complete! We also got that onion, but I guess it doesn't count yet since we didn't technically fix it or whatever. The pinned mission objectives will be displayed on the screen. You can tidy up the screen by unpinning missions. Don't worry about the rescue command post. Walk around, talk to folks, and make sure you're prepared before you go explore. Well, yeah, I guess you could restock your Pikmin a little bit there, and it's also nice that you could have an area where you can kind of restock your Pikmin at while walking around without using up a day. Where are the Pikmin at? Oh, I guess they're in the Beagle. Right? Oh, and the daytime didn't change. I'm sure I synchronized your clock, Awesome Lolly, but something's off. I calculated the difference. It looks as if about 1/6 as much time passed on the surface as you spent underground. Time seems to move differently in the underground spaces on this planet. I'm not sure how it works, but I suppose that means you can take as much time as you need to explore caves. Yep, so same thing in Pikmin 2, but now it actually makes sense, I guess. So now that gets sucked up, they fuse, and we get a red-yellow onion. Hey, the onion sucked it up. The voyage log says that the white bulb is called the Flarlic. If we bring Flarlic to the onion, it will increase the number of Pikmin it releases onto the surface at any one time by 10. Oh, thank God. So either that means that the actual onion with the Flarlic whatever on top, or actual just flowers we can find. But yeah, so the Pikmin number will be able to be increased. That's a big help when you're exploring. Try taking out more Pikmin. Or try taking out more Pikmin. So now, so now we can store the ice Pikmin in there. So now we can have all of them out. It's also nice to see the trying to think of what it's called, the onion. It's nice to see that it has like a suggestions for the Pikmin you should be taking out. So I saw we have a new ID badge for good. So yeah, Karut is where I'm from. Olimar is from Hokate, and everyone else is from Gia. Flarlic. When an onion absorbs this whitish bulb, it seems to perk up and increase the Pikmin you can lead by 10. Oh! That reminds me of the garlic on the planet. I'm tempted to have a nibble, but for now, I'll just call it Flarlic and leave the taste test for another. I see. So in the caves, you don't find... That's not an onion. That's Flarlic. That's why you mentioned pale and stuff. So you find Flarlic underground, and the onions are above ground. That makes so much more sense. But that is still really cool. We have the ice Pikmin row. I'm just going to cycle through these really quick to get those... To get the news thing to go away, because I've seen all of these. Oh yeah, subterranean time warp. Upon returning to the surface underground, I noticed the hands of my clock had barely moved at all. I had been down there for hours. I can only assume that on this planet, time flows differently on the surface than it does underground. And, okay. So, now we close that, and first, we're pretty far from the SS Beagle. Oh, sorry, dude, but, I want to check out these pebbles and this whole little area. There's some water, which I can't wait to have the put the ice Pikmin onto, and I can't wait to check. Whoa! Huh, another circle of stones. We kept finding them in the most opportune locations. How interesting. Wait, so, like, 3 things. Yeah, 3 things. Number 1, does that mean, that means that we can put our ship in a different, so we could have absolutely humongous areas, but then the ship and the Beagle, like the onion and all that, can just come fly up and boop, right into another area. So we can have huge areas, but then we can have the onion like right next to us. I think number 2, can't wait to slide the ice Pikmin across, and number 3, can't wait to use the water Pikmin in that water. Anyway, maybe Captain Olimar left them behind for us so we could track him down. Never mind that for now. I wonder if we're in this creature's territory. We should create a base here. Any Dandori master would tell you it's the most efficient way forward. But first, let's do something about that pesky creature already. Yeah, like why did we spend so much time talking about all that when there's literally just a fiery bulb orb right here? Oh, don't get on fire. I'm also getting used to it in the old game. I think it was like you press right and it cycles to the left side, but I could be wrong, but I'm just trying to... So, oh, I see. That's a very interesting mechanic. So I think that's how they balance the ice Pikmin to not be too insane. They have to hit the enemy a certain amount of time for it to actually freeze. It froze? Don't just stand there. Now's your chance. Well, you're making me stand there, you silly Billy. So then we beat it up. It explodes and it releases Nectar. But if it didn't release Nectar, but if we didn't do that, we probably could have. Oh, so we can move our base to this new location. Nice! This game is so cool and revolutionary, yada yada. Yeah, this is definitely somewhere we're gonna be putting the blue Pikmin, because There's maybe not any treasure there, but these weird, whatever those markers are. Wait, are those do those mark enemies? I think those mark enemies. Anyway, I'm going to disband the Pikmin group and take an ice Pikmin and see if I can. Oh, so it'll take 30. So the ice Pikmin can just chill in the water. Oh god, why can you? Oh god, Oachi can drown. Why? This is bad. Oachi can't swim. Press B to call him back to shore with your whistle. I'm a bit okay, well now, how do I make you straight, like, not with me? Because what if I don't want you with me? Right? Oh yeah, I guess I do this, and then I have to command you, and then so he can sniff out ice Pikmin, sniff out onions or Flarlic, treasure that, and pick up his scent. But could you just go over there for a minute? I don't want you drowning. So the ice Pikmin, it seems they cannot like slide across. God, Oachi, this is gonna be annoying. But we need 30 ice Pikmin to freeze that water. So, and we can't actually use them across. So that's gonna be a lot of. That's gonna be very heavily focused with the. That's gonna be like when we get the blue Pikmin eventually. It also seems that ice Pikmin are gonna be like purples and whites from Pikmin 2, where you have to find them in caves and then. So let's go ahead and well, first before you attack this Bulbor, you want to keep a close eye on the creatures. But if they move around a lot, they can escape your line of sight. When that happens, there's a handy trick for keeping your sights on where you aim where you want them. Handy trick for keeping your sights and aim where you want them. There we go. Fix your auto target lock and keep your aim focused on one target with right trigger. It makes targeting nimble enemies or aiming while you're in motion a snap. So let me just check. Okay, so that little thing is the new enemy marker. That's very good to know. This guy's pretty big. Be careful. Don't worry, Collin. I'll be careful. And start with the ice Pikmin to freeze him. Right on his back, and then toss all the red Pikmin to beat him up, and dead. Shame we can't get the corpse when we do the ice Pikmin, but I guess that's another part of the balancing. And I mean, it makes sense. Like, it really just makes sense. There's an electric wall. I am not ready. I don't think I am anywhere close to being ready to seeing them so wide. Like, jeez Louise. So, you guys go back, and you guys can go walk back, and I'll check this area over here, because I would check out that other area, but pretty obvious that we can't. Oh god, mail shear grubs, mail shear grubs, mail shear grubs. Die, 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 die. They're actually not that bad, and as bad as I remember them. We need, just barely don't have enough. I guess one of the Pikmin will come back here then. They should, but they might not. Up here we have let me check out here. So we have that thing we can pull from the wall. We have a Bulbor. We have this area right here, which is a slope, and I'm going to use Oachi to pull that out just in a very quick second. And then we also have this, which we can weigh down to go over there. So trying to handle things more efficient, take it all in properly. First, I'm gonna go have Oachi pull this out. And yeah, it's impressive that not only is... Oh, I guess we need more Pikmin for that. That's... Okay, but it's also impressive that even earlier, like, Oachi or not... Oh, hey, there's more... well, before I get to that, Flarlic. Well, yeah, there's more Flarlic up there. That's cool. But, Oachi, it's really interesting that Oachi was able... Or, like, and impressive that Oachi and any number of Pikmin can pull not just the plant out, but the plant and its roots... Not out of the dirt, but also pull it in a way that pull it in a way that makes the dirt come out with it, but not make the dirt come out of the dirt. You know what I mean? Right. But anyway, so two things I need to get out there right now. Number one, I'm starting to wonder if Flarlic is like a thing where you have to find it you have to actually find it in the area itself, and like. each area you have to find Flarlic to increase the limits. Like you get it up to 101 area, but then you have to go to another area, and then it's back to 20, and you have to get it back up to 100. And also, yes, Pikmin do come back to the piles like they should, like they did in Pikmin 3. Yada yada yada. Very good, very epic, nice, cool, whatever. So I think to round out this day, I'm going to defeat that Bulborb, get the Flarlic back, and push that down, and maybe do a bit more, but I'm not too sure exactly what's going to happen. All I know is that we're going to defeat this, we're going to freeze and defeat this Bulborb, like epic, very epic. And then we're going to see, okay, we cannot toss anyone up there. They can't reach it, so that's going to be a job. Oh yeah, you can't transport this thing for now, so that's going to be a job for the yellow Pikmin whenever we get them. This seems like it's also going to be a job for the yellow Pikmin whenever we get them. So I think we'll destroy this wall. And considering, so either we're going to get enough Sparklium to go to the next area, or we're going to find yellow Pikmin in this area. But I think it's gonna be we find yellow Pikmin in another area, because that would make more sense. I think it would make more sense anyway. I don't know. So from here we can walk up to here and then go down there, which leads us to this other hole that's buried, that's covered up, and then that ledge down there, and then there's the binoculars. Man, I'll admit I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed with all the stuff there is to do, but Pikmin is about time management, so I shall manage the little bit left of my time. I feel like this was a long, standard minute-long episode, like the standard amount of. I guess I can't lower it down. We can barely see the other side. Maybe that's going to be a job because Wing Pikmin are still in here, so maybe they have to pull it down from the other side. But anyway, I'm going to try to focus my efforts on managing the time the rest of this day, and I'm thinking that this is like a normal standard-ish length episode, but like the day really seems to have just gone by. Like, dang, it's already almost over. It feels like I've hardly done much, but I mean, time didn't really pass. I guess I did take a lot of. Anyway, I'm gonna stop worrying about that and see if I can grab those binoculars right before the day ends. Man, that clock, that watch, or mini clock or whatever is just taunting me up there, man. And I'm not going to worry about digging that up yet because I don't think we're ready for that just yet. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I push this down so we can get up here easy. It will be even easier because there's our base, and then now that we push that down, not only will the Pikmin be able to get there faster and hopefully before the day ends, but then it's also going to be a lot nicer to just get back to this cave on the next episode, and yeah, and just get up to that area for all the other stuff there when the time comes. Oh, look at the time! An important part of any rescue mission is making sure you make your way back to base before it gets dark. There's the ring. That's a huge ring. According to Captain Olmar's voyage log, Pikmin will be safe as long as they make it back to this area around the base. It seems the creatures get even more aggressive at night. If any Pikmin are separated from the squad, you better collect them now. So don't worry. Well, do not worry because they are no longer in danger. They are carrying this back. We got it carried back. We collected a treasure. We're doing great, and now we'll just go ahead and pop them all right into the onion. The auto feature is going to be okay. So unfortunately, the auto feature is popping them out, but luckily there is still a select 10 feature, which is going to make things very fast. So all of you Pikmin, go into the onion, and no Speckled Terrace to worry about. Also looks like the compass, I think, is in the same item pair as the binoculars. That's interesting. So I guess, oh yeah, see number 2, rugged scaffold. So we did the, oh, I know what that means now. So that little marker that says, like, earlier said ancient, whatever, now it says rugged scaffold. That's probably because of this, because it tells you the base, like the little base area, it, like, gives it a name. Very cool. So, I need to figure out, okay, rewind time. I think that means, like, go back to a previous day, but I'm not going to touch that just in case. And here we have co-op, and then here's the end day, which in last episode didn't work because it was the tutorial day, but now we can press it. End day. Me and my dog going up under the beagle. And it's funny because beagle is a type of dog, and we're going into the beagle with the dog. I also mentioned a lot in last episode how the beagle could fit into that side of the ship, so I wonder if that will ever happen. I mean, I kept thinking it would, but it turned out that was just where the treasure goes in. But anyway, co-op mode, yeah. Player 2 can toss small stones at creatures when they use the pebble pitcher. Wait a minute, I heard about the pebble pitcher earlier. Does that mean that either with the scientist turning the pebbles into stuff, or wait? I think I know what the pebble pitcher is now. The scientist can turn materials into a pebble pitcher, which is one of the many devices he'll be able to make, probably. Like, I assume the scientist can make multiple devices, but I think one of the devices the scientist can make is going to be the pebble pitcher, and it'll be able to toss the pebbles you collect at enemies. I am so glad I am learning stuff, and it's fun. It is a shame that we can't take any of the captains with us, at least, or any of the officers with us. At least not yet. There might be some that, like, because all of them are going to fulfill a purpose. Like, the captain, I don't really know what she does yet, but, like, Collin lets us go to areas. Russ is going to, like, make stuff like the pebble pitcher. And then maybe we're going to get to have some people that come with us. So we have the double dragon-eyed scope, and then, like earlier, the Director of Destiny, compass, and refreshing goo. I really don't know what that is. But anyway, 0% progress went to 13% progress. So the Flarlic, it says onions 1, so I guess the Flarlic counts as an onion, but it's like a Flarlic, whatever. Anyway, welcome back, Russ. Glad to see you made it back here, or made it here in one piece. Of course, Captain. I had no doubts the emergency escape system I developed would function perfectly. That may be, but it would have been helpful if you showed the rest of us how to actually use it. One would expect an emergency escape device to be a bit more intuitive to use in the event of an emergency. Anyhow, now that you're back, Russ, can you tell us if you came across any rocks like this before we found you? Oh, Collin. Not only did I see them, I've already completed a very thorough research on this material. I discovered that when heated, the rocks become soft and malleable and can be shaped into any form you desire. Its base properties can even change when exposed to different stimuli. It's quite a very versatile raw material indeed. Cool. Cool doesn't even begin to describe it. This is the one! The ultimate biomass I've been searching for my entire career! I'm currently upgrading the 3D printer so we can put this miracle to use as soon as you bring it to the SS Beagle. It will be crucial to my work in the lab and any other building needs that might arise. What a spectacular update, Russ! I knew bringing along a material scientist would be key to our success. So I guess, does that mean he can make an entire science room that we can go into? Starting tomorrow, I'm expecting our rescue operations to go even more smoothly than usual now that you're here. So, secure energy source, that is now better. Rescue Olimar and rescue the rescue corpse. Woo-wee! So, day 3, of course, we're not actually going to do much on day 3. We're just going to use this time to see whatever new information they have, collect a few more Pikmin, walk around, and say the outro. It's going to be nice having this. It's going to be interesting, though, having this entire area for the outro rather than just saying it right before I press the button to save. Wait, is it just me, or did Oachi go through a growth spurt overnight? Wait, does that mean I can ride them now? And, like, now I can actually... does that mean either that... Like, does that mean Oachi gets stronger every night, or... No, that'd be ridiculous. So does that mean that now I can ride Oachi? And it functions like the charge and, like, jumping and, like, with Olimar? Or will that take a few nights to make it like that? Either way... That's actually quite typical for his breed. It's a sign that he's now fully grown and qualified for more rigorous activity. So I can, now I probably should be able to ride him, and he'll be stronger, and whatnot. The Pikmin! Yeah, the Pikmin will be able to come along too, that's right. Pikmin sure are playful today. Yes, they appear to be letting their guard down now that Oachi's come into his own. I'm starting to wonder, is this where the switching into Oachi becomes an ability? I'm just glad to see they're getting along. Right. Another benefit of Oachi being fully grown is that he can now build up his pup drive while completing missions. And with regular training sessions, he can learn new skills that will be useful for everyday rescue operations, like maybe jumping and stuff. Man, this is, from the looks of it, Oachi is already ready as ever to fill up that pup drive. Man, this game is throwing so much information at me. My head's about to explode with excitement. All right, officers, to your stations, please. Copy that! I now call the strategy meeting to order. First things first, Russ, please update us on the improvements being made to the SS Beagle. I knew it would be my absolute pleasure. Captain Shepard, because they're done! The SS Beagle now has the ability to transform any raw material collected in the field into all-purpose clay. With this functionality, we should be able to easily build on location. Excellent. Of course, I'm not quite sure what we'll be building, but good work nonetheless. One last thing. Bring me raw material, and I'll be able to whip up exciting new gear and items for you in the lab. Oh yeah, stuff like the shock absorber and like all that other items. I completely forgot about that. I have no doubt they'll be useful to you while out in the field. Sounds like we're not only collecting treasure, but raw material too. And don't forget about our missing rescue officers. We're counting on you to find them, awesome Lolly and Oachi. By the way, come talk to me later when you have a minute. I'd like to discuss Oachi's training. So Shepard's probably going to be the one that lets me train Oachi. I hereby call the strategy meeting to a close. Copy that! Oh yeah, so I can train Oachi with the Shepherd, explore with Collin, and visit the lab with Russ. So let's go visit the lab just really quick. Ahem. Allow me to introduce myself again. I'm Russ, the resident brains of the rescue corps operation. I use the raw materials you find and my handmade components to create all kinds of items and gear for use in the field. I could proudly state that all my inventions have been perfectly perfected. You could even say that I have it down to a science! In exchange for raw material, I provide you with new gear. Your contributions make it possible to continue my important work. I may run out of components from time to time. If that happens, just visit the lab the next day after I've restocked. So now we have a side mission, acquire all gear from the lab. I see. So right now we have survey drone, which I can use to now, I guess, survey the area. That's going to be helpful. Charging horn. I can finally charge with the Pikmin. You know that I'm going to get that immediately. The first thing right now. So we're going to get the charging horn. We have the Scorch Guard, which makes you fireproof. Naturally. Oh, I see. And then there's this. Oh, that's interesting. So you have the normal stuff for like the suits, and then Oachi has like little collars that will make him fireproof too, with like the Scorch Guard, this, and then survey drone. We'll just go ahead and buy that because we have enough. And then items, we have Scrummy Bone, which can heal Oachi, and Emergency Kit, which can heal you. Kihi, I'd love to take this opportunity to teach you to use my scientific masterpiece, the charging horn. It's actually quite simple. Just press X to blow the horn once and order your Pikmin to charge. If you press X once, only your selected Pikmin or Oachi will charge, but keep pressing X and the entire squad charges. As you can see, this horn is perfect for attacks or transporting objects. You could even call it Dandori Dynamite. Oh, this seems like an opportune time to teach you how to use items. Oh man, this is taking way longer than I expected. From Y actions, open your pack with left trigger, and then it's gonna, yeah. You'll find all your items in there, so just pick the one you want to use. So, I guess I can't ride Oachi. Oh well. So there are 3 training missions we can do. We'll save that for next episode, though. For now, let's go ahead, take out some Pikmin and put them to work to get more Pikmin, all the Pikmin that we can using these pellet posies, and then end the episode. So yeah, at the end of each episode, I guess, at the end of each episode, the outro is gonna work like this. So we're gonna collect all the pellet posies in the area to make more Pikmin, and then I'm gonna say my outro, and also of course sometime I'll probably use this time to visit the lab. Although in the beginning of the episode is when I'll do the training. At the end is when I'll do the lab and collect all the stuff here. And in the middle of the episode is when I'll do like all the cave exploring and all that fun stuff. And check the tablet and whatnot. So this episode might be turning out kind of long, just like the other episode. But I'm sure any you fans will be okay with that. And I mean, you don't have to watch the whole thing, and you can also just split it up into parts, as annoying as that can be, unfortunately. Yeah, I make long content, and in cases like this, I don't really know much to do about it, because I'm not like those, like, certain editors. Not a bash or anything, just saying I don't edit in the same way as other people, I don't think. Missions, new side mission of an ode to science, collect all the gear from the lab. Gears and skills, we have the charging horn and scorch guard. Wait, are you telling me that we could... Hopefully this doesn't mean that you have to unequip the Scorch Guard to put on, like, something else. I'm a bit worried for that, but that'll just be kind of annoying. When you find the most effective item to switch... Yeah, pack, auto-target lock, switch, and move base. So we're missing number 4 and number 10 and 11 for tips and tricks right now. Olimar Voyage Log. Let's see what's new. I'm assuming... What the... whenever their underlings are in a bad spot, the duties calm remain. It's the leader's duty to remain calm, quickly assess the situation, and form a plan of action. For example, when the Pikmin are in trouble and start to panic, I calm and re-engage them using focus with the whistle. Sunset approaches. Many creatures become more active at night, so Pikmin left on the surface are doomed to be eaten. If you're close to the onion, you can return them safely inside. Stray Pikmin, on the other hand, I must remember to call them back to the squad. So... that just about does it for this episode. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay notified on all of my latest videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!